Hello ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Lucas with Relief Through Rolling, and what I want to do right now is I just want to go over a little bit of a review and talk about one of our most important techniques that we have in the whole toolbox of the Relief Through Rolling method, because the pelvis is the keystone for the body. The muscles for the legs come up and attach to the pelvis. The muscles for the trunk and some of our shoulder girdle musculature actually comes down and connects into the pelvis as well. So when that pelvis is locked down and it's stiff and it's not moving well, it makes it very difficult for everything above and below the pelvis to work. And I kind of want to talk about this maybe compared to some other methods for rolling the pelvis as well. So in the Relief Through Rolling method, everything that we're trying to do is making sure that we have the spine as lengthened and as neutral of a position as possible as much of the time as possible. What happens for a lot of people when they're rolling the pelvis, especially if they're laying backwards, is that they're actually starting to strain through their whole structure while they have the weight of their body on the roller, but they're actually not getting as much weight into the technique that they think that they're doing because the weight of their trunk is actually behind where they're trying to put the pressure. So with the Relief Through Rolling technique of rolling the pelvis, as we sit on the roller and have our whole spine and trunk over top of the area that we're rolling through this greater trochanter, the deep hip rotator area, the gluteus maximus, the sciatic region, this whole area is actually going to get more pressure because you have more of your weight over the roller. The other thing too is that as we have our hands around our lap or our roller, it's actually taking some strain off of our trunk as well. If I am holding myself up back here, I'm actually having to use my shoulder girdle musculature to engage and contract, and then that actually will tighten up other regions of my body. So again, the more lengthened and relaxed my spine can be, the more soft my shoulder girdle is, it's actually going to allow me to get more bang for the buck with where I'm actually rolling, and I suspect that our experience is going to be you're going to see a lot more change a lot quicker. So again, as we're on that roller, if I'm going to focus a little bit more on my left side, I'm going to bring my right knee up, my hand or my forearm rests right here. That's going to take a lot of the load off of the spine, which is going to relax my spine and pelvis even more. Nice and easy. This hand comes here to help control my speed, and our stick or slow speed is always what we're looking for. Nice and easy. I start right at my ischial tuberosity. And stick or slow, we're going to roll from the ischial tuberosity back towards the back side of the sacrum. As I get to that point where I feel like I'm going to slip off, I just reposition. You can go a little faster to reposition. Once we're doing the technique is when we go our stick or slow speed again. Again, hand here, hand either. The hand on the roller really helps give you a lot of control with that piece. So that's going to help people feel like they have a little more control and they're not going to be as wobbly on the roller. So again, nice and relaxed, nice and easy. It feels as if you're doing nothing, but it actually helps facilitate a lot of change in the body. The last key to this technique that a lot of people don't think about is that with the Relief Through Rolling system, we're actually using reciprocal inhibition to get certain muscle regions to relax or soften neurologically. So instead of just trying to roll out the tissue, which may or may not change things, using the nervous system to get the connective tissues to soften via that control mechanism is very successful in regards to what we're doing. When I'm flexed back this way, laying on the roller, I'm actually extending and I'm using the muscles on the back side of my body, which actually tighten up that region. When I'm forward this way, I'm actually flexing the trunk and flexing the hip, which is going to neurologically use reciprocal inhibition to tell the extensors to soften, and it's going to allow me to get deeper into that tissue than if I'm laying backwards on that roller. So again, another way that Relief Through Rolling might be different from what you've been doing before. It should never be painful. It should always actually feel comfortable and good, and if you're not seeing changes after a few times of using the roller, it might mean that what you're doing isn't really helping you out. Relief Through Rolling, www.rtrolling.com, and we look forward to seeing you in one of our workshops.